it's me, Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your day. I'm here today with a video that has been so highly requested, and it is to talk about everything that I put into my backpack for work. Now, I am not in school right now, but for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a teacher, so I do have a backpack that I bring to school each and every day, and it is just filled with all the essential things that I need to make the best out of my career. A lot of you guys were interested to see like what I actually put in my bag for work, and I'm very, very happy to show you. I am a 5th grade teacher, so most of the stuff is going to be geared towards kids who are about 10 to 11, as well as things that teachers just need to make the very best out of their day. You're going to find that a lot of the stuff in my backpack is kind of the same as my what is in my pocketbook video that I put up a while ago, and that is because during the school year I only carry a backpack. I do not carry a backpack and a pocketbook because it is just so heavy. Look at this alone. This is just school stuff. And last year I had a bag that kind of went over my shoulder. I also carried my pocketbook. Then I had other school supplies that I had to bring in. I had my lunchbox, and it was just killing my shoulders and killing my back. So I decided this year I'm just going to condense everything and put it right into this big bag. And if I go out with my friends, I just basically take what I need out of this backpack and just bring it with me there. So if you have any other questions or concerns, just ask them in the comments below. And without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. Okay, so first and foremost, this is the bag that I travel to and from school each and every day. It is huge. It carries so much stuff. I just almost hit myself right in the face. It is a Vera Bradley bag, but it is a Disney exclusive Vera Bradley bag, which makes it so much cooler. I am obsessed with this pattern. It has a bunch of Mickey and Minnie's on it, but the coolest thing is it has a bunch of hidden Mickeys on it. So like if you look in the flowers, right in the center there's like a little hidden Mickey, and I don't know, I just think the pattern is absolutely gorgeous. It's very soft, very comfortable, and it has a lot of like zippers and pouches and little sections that you can put stuff, which is absolutely perfect for any teacher. Now the first thing that you see is 2 little pouches on the side, and in these 2 pouches I have my umbrella. My school is really pushed back, and I apologize for my voice right now. I just went back to teaching this week. We went through 1 full week and I am already losing my voice. The first like month of school, my voice is always very hoarse because I'm not used to talking for like 6 hours, especially over the summer. I'm kind of just at my house chilling out, and then when I go back to work, I don't know, I'm just not used to talking that much, so it takes a little while for my voice to get back in motion, but it is a little hoarse right now. I'm not sick, I'm just kind of like losing my voice from talking so much. But anyways, again, in my first pouch I have my umbrella. My school is set back, so where our parking lot is, if it's ever raining or it's ever snowing, you have to walk like at least 3 or 4 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if it is raining out, you definitely want to have an umbrella. So I just have this umbrella that I got on one of my subscription services. I want to say it was either in Pop Sugar or FabFitFun. And on the other pocket I have this little water bottle. I drink a stupid amount of water every single day. I usually bring just a couple of bottles of like Poland Spring, but I usually use this if I'm having like tea in the morning or orange juice or just something out of the ordinary. Not out of the ordinary, but something different than water. So I'll have my water bottles that I bring with me, and this is kind of for my more exciting things to drink. Now going into the first zipper, I actually don't even remember exactly what's in here. The first thing that I have is some Tylenol. I definitely get headaches the first couple of weeks that I start teaching because again, I'm just so used to for 2 months being at my house, sleeping to whatever I want, not talking that much, and I kind of get headaches the first couple of weeks because you're just getting back into the swing of things, and you know, people just get headaches randomly at any time of the year, so it's always great to have some Tylenol, especially if you're dealing with students who are not having the best of days. My students are really awesome, but every single teacher understands that you're not gonna have a great day every single day, and sometimes your classroom could be a headache, so got me some Tylenol. Then I have some gum. This is my favorite kind. It's just the Trident original flavor, and I mentioned this in one of my videos before. I chew gum like it's going out of style at work because I just never want to be that teacher who has bad breath. I remember when I was in elementary school and the teachers would kind of work with you and talk right next to you, and if they had bad breath, it was just a really bad experience, and I never want to be that person who's like talking to my students and then having my students go to their friends being like, oh, Miss C's breath was terrible. So I chew a lot of gum. I pretty much eat like, not eat because I don't swallow it, but probably chew about 2 or 3 of these a day while I'm at work. And then the next thing in this pouch is, that's it. That's all that's in the first pouch. Let's move to the second pouch. This is where I have like my electronic stuff. I have a little bag. This is an Ipsy bag, and if you open it up, it just has my headphones, and then it has another charger for my cell phone. I also have my kind of like sprays. So this is just my antibacterial spray. This is the Japanese cherry blossom from Bath & Body Works. I love this spray kind. I brought this to Disney with me and used it so much. And if you look on the side, hardly any of it is gone, and I use this so much. We have like a huge container of antibacterial on my desk, and that's what the students all use, and this is kind of like my backup. If that ever runs out, I'll have this to kind of save me. The next thing that I'm pulling out is just some body spray. You never know if you're gonna start smelling in school, and these two kind of go hand in hand. I always put my deodorant on in the morning and my body spray, but throughout the day, walking around, running around, being with kids, going outside for recess, you're bound to start smelling a little bit over the day. So I just have some body spray. This is the Mad About You from Bath & Body Works, and then I got this in one of my Pop Sugar boxes, and I thought that it was so cool. I actually use these a decent amount. It's the Pacifica Natural Body Care Underarm Deodorant Wipes. So if we take our kids out for recess, especially these next couple of months because it's still very hot out. Yesterday when I was teaching, we took our kids out for recess and it was 91 degrees out. So when I came in, I just kind of was like sweating all over the place. So I like to just take these in the bathroom with me, kind of wipe my underarms down and just get them to smell fresh again. So that's what I have over here. And the last thing in this zipper is this makeup pouch. I'm not going to show you what's in here because it's just really low grade makeup. I hardly ever touch up my makeup throughout the day. This is just if I absolutely am in dire need of touching up my makeup. I keep all of my nice makeup at home, and this is just all the stuff that I really don't love, and if I'm just in a pinch, I will use it. So I'm not gonna show you what's in here. There's just like lipsticks, eyeliners, mascaras, but it's all of my like lower grade makeup. So yeah, I just keep this in here if I ever need to touch up my makeup, but I hardly ever do that. And now, for the fun stuff, the actual backpack itself. The first thing that I am pulling out is quite possibly the most important thing that I carry with me to and from work every single day, and it is my MacBook. This is a school MacBook, so I have to be very careful with this because I signed off on this and they told us, I think if anything happens to these, we owe the district like $1,500. We do have insurance, but this has been like 3 years now that I've had this, so I think the insurance is up. And again, if I break this or lose it or whatever, I think I owe the school like $1,500. So I treat this like my little baby that it is for work. This is very important because I am from a technology-based school, which basically means for at least half of the day, the students are on computers doing their learning, if not more. We are a technology-based school, so I do all of my planning on here, all of my assessments on here, all of my prep work on here, all of my special education work on here. So this is kind of like, excuse me, the mother load for me when it comes to things that I need for teaching, and it is just, like I said, a MacBook. We're very fortunate that we got MacBooks. We used to have Lenovo's, which are perfectly fine computers, but nothing, in my personal opinion, runs better than a MacBook. It's so fast. Our old Lenovo's, they kind of would lag a lot, so especially being part of a technology-based school when our entire curriculum is online, it's very awesome to have a MacBook. I got this case off of Amazon. It is the American flag case, and I want to say it was like $12. It's kind of cracked, but like I said, I've had this for about 3 years now, and it's still in really great condition, and I'm just very fortunate to have this because it makes teaching 110% easier for me. Next up is my teacher book. Now this is kind of like my grade book slash plan book slash book that I use when I'm inspired to create new lessons. And I know I just mentioned that I come from a technology-based school, so you're probably asking yourself, well, why don't you just do it on the computer? Me personally, I am a pen and paper person. I am a list person. There's nothing I like more than just getting colorful pens and writing in a notebook. I do a good portion of it on my MacBook, but when it comes to actually like being inspired for lessons that I think my students are going to enjoy, I like to write it down. That's just me personally. There are a lot of teachers that just do everything in their computer in my school, but I kind of like 3/4 on the computer and 1/4 in my notebook. Next up are all the school supplies that I bring with me, all of the highlighters, the writing utensils, the colored pencils, the crayons, the markers, the scissors, etc. Pretty much anything of that nature. Like I mentioned, I teach 5th grade, so we use these quite regularly in the classroom. As you can tell, most of them are not even opened up yet, and the reason for that is we have only been back to school for about a week now, 4 days to be exact, because we had the holiday last week, so eventually these will all be opened up and used, but right now they're all pretty much brand spanking new. Now this is kind of like my secret stash, my Mrs. C's secret stash. I don't like to share these, and the reason for that is all the students bring in their own supplies, and if they don't have their own supplies, the school will supply it for them. We have a huge stock room, and we're very fortunate to be able to take a lot out of that stock room to give the students what they need to succeed. And students aren't always the most responsible with supplies, and sometimes the crayons are broken and the colored pencils are broken and the markers are all dried out and the scissors are kind of just like rusted because they put like glue on them and then they're just ruined. So of course, if a student absolutely needs to use some of these, I will definitely let them. But they have their own supplies to use, and these are my supplies for me. I like to model a lot of the projects that we do in my classroom, so pretty much anytime the students are asked to bring like a visual aid, I like to make it at home to kind of like bring it in and show them what it could look like, and that's what I use all of these for. And just basically anytime we're doing anything in the classroom, here is my stash, you have yours, I have mine. So I have these Sharpie gel highlighters, I have these ultra clean washable markers, they are the Color Max. I have these 24-pack crayons. I have a pair of scissors, again, not even open up yet. I have the ultra clean washable markers with the Color Max. I have another thing of markers because I really like these neon colors. And then I have the 24-pack of the colored pencils. They are long-lasting, pre-sharpened, and they are premium quality. Speaking of school supplies, let's have a good old conversation about pencils. I have mentioned this about 100 times on my channel before. I just don't understand what happens to pencils in classrooms. If you are a teacher watching this, please comment below how your students handle using their pencils, because I would love some insight. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like every single classroom that I have, the students like eat the pencils because they're just gone. Like, I don't understand where all of these pencils go. I will give a student a pencil in the beginning of the day, and by third period, they're gone. You ask them where they went, oh, I don't know, like, did it walk away? Did it jump? Did it fly? Like, where are all of these pencils going? So we have tried like a billion different strategies to kind of keep the pencils in the classroom and to be just like very responsible with your pencils, excuse me, but none of them have proved successful so far. So I decided that I would buy these really bright neon in-your-face pencils for this year. I bought a 4-pack of 12, so I have 60 pencils that hopefully will not go missing throughout the year. If somebody borrows them, I should be able to find them if they are lost, because look how bright they are. Hi Jax, what's up? Next is my wallet and my keys. Like I mentioned, I don't carry a pocketbook during the school year. I just kind of condense everything into this one backpack. So here's my wallet, here are my keys. If I ever go out with my friends, I basically just take my wallet because it kind of looks like a really nice clutch. I got this at Target and it's really, really pretty. I will take my keys, I take my phone, and I take a chapstick, and I am good to go. Next up, I have 2 Ipsy bags. I have this Ipsy bag filled with lots of feminine products, so you know, your pads, your tampons, your liners, pretty much everything you need for that time of the month. And then in this beautiful Galaxy bag, this is hands down my favorite Ipsy bag I have ever received. I have all of my colorful pens. These are from Papermate and they're the Inkjoy, and they are the best pens in the entire world. I just have a variety of different colors, and as a teacher I don't really like to use red pen to mark anything. I just feel like it's very aggressive and very negative, so I really like to write my students notes or grade their tests or their assessments or their quizzes or even just anything that they're doing with these colorful pens instead. Next up are my sunglasses, and these are pretty standard and pretty self-explanatory. I got these at Hallmark and they were only like $18, I want to say. I can't remember the exact price, but I remember them being very, very inexpensive, and I just usually use these if I take my students out to recess, especially in the summer months and the early fall months. And again, this is my full pocketbook, so I just use these while I am driving as well. The last 2 things that I have in my backpack is a pack of Kleenex that has Woody from Toy Story on it, so pretty much coolest Kleenex in the entire world. And the very final item that I have in my backpack is my planner. This is my 2017 I am very busy planner, but the cool thing about this is it actually started in August of 2016, which is right before I started school. So this was absolutely perfect for me. I found this at Francesca's and it is by the brand Bando or Bandu. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that, but I just use this 50% for personal use and 50% for business use. So anything in my personal life that's going on, I'll jot it down, as well as any special ed meetings or any faculty meetings, etc. that I have at work. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really, really does help my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you enjoy my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the positive vibes that you guys send me each and every day. Thank you for all of your love, thank you for all your support, and thank you for being you. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys!